what's up, guys? It's Claudio here, and this is the Pennsylvania Pottstown Championship Criterium, the 3-4 race. Let's get right into it. We have the GoPro 360 on the helmet. Very cool vibe. I'm gonna go back to the original view after the neutral lap, but just feeling this out. It's really heavy on my helmet, but I'm digging the vibes, you know, just to change it up for a minute. So guys, let's get right into my stats. Age 37, 152 pounds. Yeah, I lost some weight. I'll let you know how that is working out. FTP 276, max heart rate 192, and I'm training about 10 to 12 hours a week on TrainerRoad using the rolling race high volume. I've been using the high volume ones throughout the entire quarantine and everything. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments what you think. Any tips, advice, greatly appreciated. Follow me on Instagram, Claudio_Fierro. I post all my workouts on my Instagram stories. And into this race, the neutral lap. Guys, I just want to say that the neutral lap, there's no such thing as a neutral lap. It's just a lap that is slow, but everybody is fighting for position. Okay, it's not a chill lap in any way. Everybody is super nervous. In this race, I was extremely nervous. Everybody else was as well. Everybody is trying to move up, trying to get positioning for that straightaway where the race actually starts. So beginners out there, anybody out there, the neutral lap is not like an easy, chill ride lap. It's actually there's a lot of tension building up during the neutral lap, so stay in there. As you can see, you're gonna see in a minute, one of these guys just starts to cuss me out. I don't know, I think I pinched, or he got pinched on the turn right here. He got pinched, he got really nervous, and he started cussing people out. I mean, that's what's happening on a neutral lap. People were kind of, I mean, I was shitting myself, let's face it. So was everybody else. I was in the porta potty for 30 minutes before this. There's just a lot of tension, specifically at this race because it's the championship, right? And you could feel it. The first few laps were tense. People did not know the course. We're figuring out all the corners, and we just didn't know. As usual, the first few laps of the Criterium are kind of hell. Nobody knows how to take any of the corners, so just be careful out there. Already this guy got a flat. He goes into the grass. You saw there, right? So we're in this, going 29, 30 miles an hour. I'm getting gapped already, doing 800 watts to try to close it, but I didn't want to blow myself out, so I let this guy go and close it down. I want to talk about going into this race. I tried to kind of do a little taper to shed my fatigue. Here's my my training peaks, what it looks like going into the race. Fatigue 66, 78 fitness, form is 3. So they say that your form should be somewhere in the positive, like between 10 and 15 is the optimal. And that is that's like your peaking range. That means that you don't have too much fatigue and your fitness is good. So I tried to do that. So according to this, I was ready to go, but on my Whoop app, my Whoop band, it said I was at 35% recover, which is not good. The day before I was in the green, like 70, 80%. And in my warm-up, I was feeling it. I was really feeling my heart rate was not normal. So I was doing like 210 watts for 6 minutes as part of my warm-up, and my heart rate was at 165. I was like, oh shit, this is not good. Something's going on. And my sleep was 5 hours and 30 minutes the night before. That's not good. Okay, it said, my Whoop app said to do 9 hours and 50 minutes in order to get the optimal recovery. So I think it was correct. I was really not feeling well. Usually I can just grind my way through it if I didn't sleep, but it really caught up with me, especially at my age 37. You can't just go out and race on 5 hours of sleep. It's gonna affect you. So all you guys in your 20s and teenagers, enjoy your fast recovery, because it does change as you get older. So I'm riding on 5 hours of sleep. It sucks. And here's a crash. Okay, there was an overlap of wheels. The guy that went down, he's a really strong rider. It's too bad. And he was like, he could have easily gotten a podium. Luckily, he is okay, but unfortunately, his bike is ruined. He cracked the frame. So too bad. Sorry about that. Really feeling it. I mean, it scared everybody. Now people are cautious. It's kind of slowing down. And when you hear like carbon on the pavement, that's so scary. It's a sound that you never forget. And so it kind of calms down for a minute, and everybody's getting real, like, oh shit, like let's stay awake here. I noticed myself using brakes like way too much, as usual. The first time on a new course on a Criterium, I'm just braking way too much, and it's not good. You shouldn't have to brake, but you're just so nervous on all these corners, and that's what eats you up. Like here, I had room to go on the inside, but I didn't. And I'm trying to, already, these surges, 900 watts out of that corner, just trying to stay in there. I could have used my momentum, not braked, and then just done like 600 watts. So it makes such a big difference to be able to use your momentum throughout the race. Here, I can just go up. I don't know why why I stopped pedaling and got into the front, at least, maybe fifth wheel. I know this guy in front of me, he's strong, so I just wanted to stay in his draft and follow him. So a lot of these things, same issues as always. The first crit on a new track, on a new course, is like a complete disaster for me. I just can't get over like how nervous it is, how nervous I am. Look at these bad lines that I'm taking. I'm not really holding the wheel, and then somebody, takes the wheel, sort of, or I switch it up. I don't know why I switched wheels. I could have gone with the guy that I was with, right? So this is what I mean. I don't know what to do, basically. And this guy in front of me, he's the guy that won. I didn't know he was strong or anything, I only knew like a few people in the field. So we're in there. Everybody's feeling it out. My heart rate is 178 right now, and I am. That hurts. If I get into 180s, it's not good. It's like I need to bring it down because I can't survive the 180s for too long. And you can see that I'm tired, right? I'm going backwards. I'm watching this and it's so cringe. Like I can follow any of those, those wheels, but I just can't. I am tired. And there's some of these races where you go in and you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna hammer it. I'm gonna get it. I don't care if I blow my heart to shreds. It's gonna happen. I'm not gonna get dropped. And that was the last race that I did at the Pickle Juice. That's what happened. And I got dropped eventually, but I survived. I did a pretty good job. Here, I didn't have that. I didn't have that edge. I was like, shit, man, I don't feel well. And I'm just gonna go with it, see what happens. And this is what it's like getting dropped. You're just going backwards, slowly but surely, and there's a gap. And the question is, can I bridge? Can I close it? Can I close this gap? The answer is no. My heart rate is too high, and there's still a bunch of guys behind me, and they are gonna close it, but I just I can't get in there. I'm already blown up. There's like one more huge surge in me, and I don't know why. Well, I know why. I don't know why, I didn't just go and close it down. Or maybe it did come back. Maybe this was not when I got dropped. Okay, so we touched. I made contact with the group here. They slowed down, thank God. And then there's an attack at the front, which speeds everything back up, and I'm still at, my heart rate is way too high. I can't, this is what happens. You come back to the group, and then you're like, thank God, and then they surge, and then you're done. So again, I'm going backwards. Here's Jesse, who got into an awesome breakaway. He was up by like 30 seconds. So I know he's strong, he can bring me back. I'm just like, follow his wheel, follow it. But no, he's surging and I just can't grab it. My heart rate is not going down. I'm not looking at my Garmin while I'm racing. I'm just surviving. I'm trying not to die and survive. And at one point I was like, you know what? I don't mind getting a flat. It's like, that's how much pain you're in on some of these criteriums. You're like, you know what? It's okay if I kind of crash into the grass, like lightly, because just to put you out of the misery. That's the kind of stuff that goes through your head. I once got a flat in a crit, and I was like, almost like, you know, thank you. I needed to be put out of my misery. And here, this gap is just like, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what to do. I'm just tired, and that's the gap that I cannot bridge. I can't close this. This guy in front of me, I don't know if he makes it up there. Looks like he does. But when I'm constantly in the 180s BPM, I'm just done. I can't. And they're so close. And I could follow them. I could follow that guy. I had 2 opportunities. I'm doing 400. And I can't. That's it. Goodbye. Goodbye, championship. It's over. And you can tell I'm doing under 200 watts. I'm like, that's it. I just can't deal with it. It's kind of sad. It's a sad thing, but I'm so used to getting dropped. Guys, if you're new to racing, get dropped up. You know, just get that out of the way. Get that feeling, that depressing feeling out of the way. And here I am at some point trying to do some kind of effort, like as if I'm going to bridge like a 1-minute gap. Okay, whatever. But I do it just, I don't know. Why not? And so I accelerate, but it's really hard to keep a threshold pace after you accelerate like that, and after being blown up. So this whole thing about Criterium racing, this is my 2nd year. This is only my 2nd year, 2nd season doing crits. I can't be expected to be good. You can't be good at something just 2 years in. Okay, it takes a lot of practice. Here we are. Some people caught us, and we were working together. Whatever. We don't get anywhere. But like I said, it's like, you know, you can't be expected to be good at playing the violin after 2 years of practicing. You know what I mean? So it's especially criteriums, because they're so technical. You gotta get out there and practice. I encourage everybody, the Cat 5s, people who are interested in getting into racing, just get in there and do a whole race series on the same course. You know, sometimes they have like 6 of them, and it'll really help you dial some of this stuff in. Just get out there and race. It's gonna take time. It's different for everybody. People start out at different levels of fitness. I remember my first FDP test was 168 watts on Zwift, the 20-minute test. That's how hard I could pedal in 2017. And now I'm at 276. So it can, and I'm not like a talented athlete. I'm just putting in the time. And now I need to put in the time into just practicing racing, because it's scary as all hell, and you need to get over those nerves, that's my limitation right now. My fitness is fine. I need to learn the race craft. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Stick around. Next week I have another video coming up, another race. And here's Jesse. He's off the front. It's really impressive. Look at this huge gap that he had up until like the last lap, pretty much 2 laps. And there's the group. Okay, and now here's the sprint finish. Good job, guys. Great work, everybody. All right, thanks again for sticking around. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Subscribe, and I'll see you out there. Peace.